Wrestling fans. Tony Schiavone with you here along with Stu Mayhem for the NWA Championship Wrestling. And we are coming to you live as we do. And this is live from Mobile, Alabama. This crowd is hot and heavy, ready to see the fallout. Tonight's main event, the world champion, the total package, Lex Luger, has put together a few friends to go up against the Four Horsemen. All right, fans, we are here. We are ready. This is going to be one exciting night of wrestling. I'll tell you right now, we are going to get a lot of things out of the way. Lex Luger finally getting his opportunity since he was attacked and disbanded from the Horsemen last week on World Championship Wrestling. Fans, if you haven't seen it, go look at the video. Arn Anderson led him to believe that Arn Anderson, the enforcer, was taking the side of Lex Luger in the argument, but that just set up the turn. You want to talk about Benedict Arnold? Well, there it was.
Well, there's no doubt about it, but tonight Luger has assembled a squad of his own to go up against the Horsemen. As we take a look at this young man here, Terry Taylor, he's a tremendous athlete.
Indeed, Terry Taylor, one of the up-and-coming stars here in the NWA. Going up against the Shadow. They shake hands. We'll see how long that holds up. Well, both men lock up very quickly. And it is the Shadow the upper hand at the moment. We'll see. Well, there's Terry Taylor blocking the shot, retaliating with one of his own, and now this youngster firing back. And now choking him out on the top rope.
Well, Terry Taylor, you know, he's been in the ring with some pretty tough guys in his career already, and I'm sure he's learned a thing or two by being around them.
Well, we see Terry Taylor going to work on the arm of the Shadow. Fans, we have a major announcement that we will be making during this broadcast regarding the tag team division in the NWA. You will not want to miss that.
Well, speaking of the tag team division, look what happened just last week. The Midnight Express were pinned clean by the New Kids on the Block. And of course, I am referring to the Fantastics, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers.
That was an absolute unbelievable upset win. It was a non-title match, but believe me, they've got the attention of Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express. And tonight, the titles will be on the line when Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton take on the Midnight Express. Terry Taylor now measuring the Shadow. Wow, he caught him with a tremendous, I think that was a forearm smash. Let's take a look at it.
Hard to tell. Forearm smash is what it looked like, but he knocked him out with it. Referee is out in position. Now, and it's over.
Well, just like that, Terry Taylor picking up a quick win.
We'll take a look at the replay here. That was a tremendous move by Terry Taylor. Yeah, that forearm caught him in the top of the head, it looks like.
Well, he certainly knocked him out cold. There was no motion by the Shadow, and this one was over. There is your winner, Terry Taylor. Man, stay with us. We've got so much action still to come. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Stone here with you in the locker room, and joining me at this time, Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express. And gentlemen, you're going to be going up against the team that just pinned you a week ago in a non-title match, the Fantastics. Well, you know something, I'll tell you right now, the Fantastics, the luckiest team in the world. They got a lucky victory over the Midnight Express. We weren't expecting Tommy Fulton and Bobby Rogers, whatever the hell their names are. They came out there and they surprised the Midnight Express. But guess what? We've got some surprises too. And tonight, we're going to surprise you guys. All right, that's it. Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express. We're going to send it back up to ringside. Fans, we've got more action coming your way. This time it'll be tag team action, and that is going to lead us to the conversation that I had earlier tonight with the Championship Committee representative. And I am now able to share with you that the NWA has decided that the tag team scene is so rich right now in wrestling that it qualifies for a second set of tag team champions. Therefore, there will be a United States Tag Team crown at the next Clash of the Champions.
Wow, that's some exciting news right there. U.S. Tag Team Championship coming here to the NWA.
There will be matches held around the country between the top tag teams, and there will be an elimination tournament, and the finals will take place as part of the Clash of the Champions. We are looking at right now two of those teams that easily could be part of this event. Barry Windham, Mike Rotundo, of course, and then the Mulkeys, even though they don't have the greatest win-loss record of all time, they have been a pretty substantial tag team for a very long time.
Well, it should be noted right now, we look at Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo, two men that were just involved in one heck of a match over in the NWA Florida area. Barry Windham walking out of that match as the new Florida heavyweight champion.
Yes, Barry Windham did take on the challenge. It was an 8-man ladder match. It came down to him and Rotundo both on top of that ladder at one point in time, but Barry Windham was able to secure the Florida Championship title and is the champion, taking over now for Lex Luger, who had to relinquish that title.
Oh, went for the drop kick, and Mulkey able to turn it off and away, but Barry Windham not one to be taken lightly. This big native of Sweetwater, Texas, moves like a cruiserweight, but he's a man's man, near 300 pounds of him.
You know, Barry Windham is a tremendous force to be reckoned with by anyone in the world of professional wrestling. Drop toe hold nicely down. Mike Rotundo following up with the elbow right to the small of the back. Randy Mulkey is tagged into the match now by Bill Mulkey. And here comes Mike Rotundo with that flying shot to the head. Belly to belly, overhead, and Randy Mulkey goes sailing.
Oh, Mulkey's in trouble, and his brother is not going to be any help to him whatsoever in this one. Here comes the double team by Windham and Rotundo.
Now Barry Windham, oh, he's applied the claw as well to the abdominal stretch. Mulkey is in trouble. Oh, he's got the claw, hold on. Barry Windham just lifted him up and slammed him down.
Oh, and he just sent Bill Mulkey out.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Windham and Rotundo, they are the U.S. Express, and they are not going to go down. Drop toe hold, and there goes Mike Rotundo again with that follow-up with the elbow. Fans all cheering right now. Mike Rotundo's getting wound up. Let's see what he's got in mind. Randy Mulkey just stunned him for a moment, but look at Rotundo fighting right back.
Oh, Mike Rotundo, what's good for the goose, good for the gander, I suppose.
He's got him up and pile driver. There it is. Mulkey's in trouble. And now Mike Rotundo. Airplane spin. Randy Mulkey going around, and down he goes.
Rotundo moves him away from the ropes, goes for the cover.
And that's all she wrote. Huge victory right there for Rotundo and Windham, the U.S. Express.
Well, there's a drop toe hold of the elbow, a page out of the book of the Midnight Express.
Let's go. Fans, hold on a minute. We are getting word from the locker room something has happened in the back. It appears Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton have been laid out in the back. We don't know details yet. We understand that trainers and medical services are with them at this time.
What is that going to do for our title match?
Well, we really don't know. Fans, we're going to try and get more information on what's going on backstage right now. All we know is that there are EMTs with Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers in the locker room area. All right, fans, we're going to send this back to Sam Stone. Sam, what's going on back there?
Well, I wish I could tell you. I don't know. What I know is that there was a lot of screaming, a lot of shouting. We come backstage, and there's all kinds of people running around, and Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers were both laid out on the floor. It looks like, from what I've been able to see so far, Tommy Rogers was bleeding from the head area. Not sure how bad it is. But this definitely puts a kink in the armor and the plans for our tag team title match here later tonight.
All right, fans, we're going to keep you apprised of what's going on as soon as we know something. Now, oh, wait a minute. What the? Jim Cornette is up here in the broadcast. What do you want? Well, I hate to say I told you so, but it looks like some bad luck has come upon the Fantastic, so perhaps we're not going to have to worry about seeing them tonight after all. How about that? Yeah, how about that? You had nothing to do with it, I'm sure. Hey, we've been busy doing our own plan and strategy. I ain't got time for the Fantastic, but I'll tell you what, we're fighting champions, and the Midnight Express will take on a challenge of anybody. I don't care who it is. Send us anyone you want, and the Midnight Express, they're fighting champions. We will take on someone here tonight, because the fine people here in Mobile, Alabama, they deserve an opportunity to see a great tag team. Well, there you heard it. Jim Cornette, after he takes out the team that took out his team,
Well, it's going to be very interesting to find out who is going to step up to that challenge. I don't know.
as we take a look at Terry Funk, the native of Amarillo, Texas, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. As we are still trying to find out the condition of Bobby Rogers and Tommy Fulton. Or Bobby Fulton, Tommy Rogers, I beg your pardon. Well, there he is, Terry Funk. The man from the Double Cross Ranch, and that's a title that's aptly earned. And he's going to be going one-on-one against this man, the man they call Sting.
Well, this is a match right here. This could main event any arena in the world.
Well, the Stinger coming out of ringside now is going to have his hands full with a veteran in Terry Funk. Sting is quickly becoming the icon here in the NWA. And this crowd's here in Alabama on their feet. These two men meet in the middle of the ring. Terry Funk offering a handshake. Sting. Yeah, that's what I expected. Look at this. This crowd in Mobile, Alabama on their feet. Terry Funk and Sting lock up in the middle of the ring. Wasting no time at all. Terry Funk taking Sting down with a suplex.
Well, Terry Funk can wrestle any style he wants to, but he prefers the roughhouse, part of that Texas breed.
Terry Funk now with a neck breaker on Sting. Down he goes. You've got the youth, power, and tenacity of Sting. You've got the wisdom and the technical ability of Terry Funk.
Well, all things considered, I would suggest that this match is pretty even.
It is definitely a coin toss. You can go 50-50 on this one. It'd be hard to give good odds on either of these men because they're both very capable of winning. Sting right now with the upper hand. Dropping the leg down across the throat of Terry Funk. And Sting continues to go to work on the veteran. Terry Funk just caught Sting walking in with a boot to the head, and now there's a big knee lift, and down goes Sting.
Well, Stinger's in trouble, and down Terry Funk perched in the middle rope with that axe handle right to the head, and down goes Sting.
Now Terry Funk has him up in the air. What's he going to do with him? Drops him down across the top turnbuckle. Sting's out cold.
He collapsed in the corner, and now Terry Funk doing a number on him. And this is what I was talking about earlier. He prefers to roughhouse it, and you see him pulling out the overhand rights.
Sleeper hold by Terry Funk. This could be huge. Sting is in trouble. Will he be able to survive?
Oh, what a move by Sting to get out of that one.
And now Sting with an inverted atomic knee drop on Terry Funk. Side slam, and down he goes. The two-man lock up in the middle of the ring. Sting with a backbreaker. He hooks a leg. Referee is there. One, and that's all he's going to get.
Well, I thought he might get a little bit more than that, but I didn't think he had enough to put him away quite yet. But Terry Funk definitely starting to show signs of wear in this one.
Terry Funk attacking the knee of the Stinger. We know why. Here it comes. There it is. A spinning toe hold.
Terry Funk has got that spinning toe hold on him, and Sting being asked to tap out, but he won't do it.
Now Terry Funk hooks the leg, gets one, gets two. He almost had him.
That was awfully close, I've got to tell you. The pain from that spinning toe hold may have caused Sting to black out momentarily.
And now Terry Funk doing a number on him. Sting having to work his way back up to a vertical base. Overhand right, and now what's he going to do? Belly to back suplex. Takes Terry Funk over, folding him in half.
This crowd behind Sting, and oh no!
There is the spike pile driver. Spike pile driver by Sting, and Terry Funk doesn't know what day it is. Scorpion deathlock when he's too close to the ropes.
He should have moved him towards the middle of the ring more, but Terry Funk is very fortunate to still be in this match.
And now Sting going to work on the leg of Terry Funk. Fireman carry. And now Terry Funk going to try and turn the momentum of this one, and that's what he needs to do because Sting has really taken over.
Big boot comes down. Oh, Terry Funk's got his feet up on the rope. Referee doesn't see it, but Sting able to kick out on two.
Again with the inverted atomic knee drop, and Sting is feeling it now.
Oh, I think Terry Funk is the one really feeling it now.
Here he comes, Sting with a series of clotheslines. Terry Funk is in trouble. Stinger splash.
He's got him down the middle of the ring now if he applies it here.
Sting going for the overhead press, but he couldn't hold on to it. Terry Funk reverses it. And now Terry Funk, after that big suplex, has Sting down on the ground.
He's got him up on his shoulders. Oh, he just hung him across the top rope, and Sting is out.
Sting may be in trouble right now. Terry Funk from the top rope. He missed.
Sting playing possum on that one. He baited him in, and I'll tell you, the veteran fell for it.
What a DDT by Sting. Terry Funk is in trouble. Oh, and again, he's too close to the ropes, though.
Terry Funk had him. He was in the ropes, and the referee forcing the hold to be broken.
And Terry Funk rolling outside the ring. He's had enough. And now both men outside the ring. Nice go behind by the Stinger. Snapmare puts him out in the middle of the ring. And now the reverse chinlock. Rear chinlock is cinched on by Sting.
Well, Terry Funk right now carrying the strength and the weight of Sting on his upper body. So he's got to fight out with that, and he does.
Sleeper hold. Terry Funk once again with a sleeper hold, and Sting fighting with all he's got, and he does survive. Here it comes. He's got one in the middle of the ring. Sting with a scorpion on him. Referee's in position. It's over.
Whoa, what a match we just saw, fans. That was one for the record book.
What a match indeed. Sting and Terry Funk just tearing it down here in Mobile, Alabama.
Well, the spinning toe hold was on there, and that could have done some damage. Look at the power of that spike pile driver.
Sting did everything he had to do to come out on top of this one, but I've got a funny feeling we haven't heard the end.
Well, knowing Terry Funk, I'm sure this is not the way he wants this to go down, and I don't doubt for a moment we'll be seeing him again.
All right, fans, we're going to find out some more information on the tag team title matchup. We're trying to see if somebody's going to come up and take on the Midnight Express. All right, fans, we are here. We are waiting to find out who. Wait a minute. Look at this. It's Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. They're back.
Oh, we haven't seen them in almost 3 months.
The Midnight Express put them on the shelf, and they thought they put them out for good back in October. But here they are in Mobile, Alabama. Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson.
Oh, boy, we might be looking at new tag team champions right here tonight.
Somewhere in the back right now, Jim Cornette's got to be losing his mind. Well, the Midnight Express not coming out to the ring thus far. Maybe they don't want to.
Well, who can blame them, man? Well, here they come, but they still got to be a little bit surprised.
Three months. That's how long the Rock and Roll Express have been waiting for this opportunity. The tag team titles are on the line, ladies and gentlemen, right here in Mobile, Alabama. It has been an eventful night for the tag team division. Could it conclude with new tag team champions?
Look at the look on Ricky Morton's face. He cannot wait for that bell to ring.
This crowd on its feet, they cannot believe they are seeing the return of the Rock and Roll Express. Former NWA World Tag Team Champions, and they have every intention of regaining those titles. Loverboy Dennis Condrey, beautiful Bobby Eaton, the Midnight Express, but tonight they're going to be challenged like they've not been challenged before. It was supposed to be the Fantastics, and they may have jumped from the frying pan into the fire here tonight. Morton wasting no time. Look at Bobby Eaton meeting Ricky Morton in the middle of the ring.
Well, we're going to see if there's some ring rust after 3 months off. It's very possible.
Ricky Morton's got him up in the air. Belly to back suplex, and down goes Bobby Eaton. And now Ricky Morton with a backhand. Spinning back kick. Morton again just teeing off on him. Hammering away with those right hands, and look at this. Eaton collapsing in the corner.
Well, Bobby Eaton has got to get out of that corner, number one, and stay towards his side of the ring, which now is exactly what's happening.
Tag made now the Midnight Express. They are the tag team champions, and it's not by accident. Despite their tactics and the fact that I may not care for their ways, they are a very talented tag team, and they've proven it time and time again. They have gone up against some of the toughest, biggest, and baddest in the world of professional wrestling. Oh, nobody home. Dennis Condrey landing into an empty pool. Ricky Morton firing up this crowd. Spinning back kick to the midsection, and again. Here comes the double team tag is made to Robert Gibson. Double heel trip. Nice move right there on a Rock and Roll Express.
Oh, the tag made Bobby Eaton, and let's see what happens here. Robert Gibson catches him. Flying head scissor, nicely done.
What the hell just happened there? Going for the suplex, and now Robert Gibson fights his way out. Eaton is up, and down with a slam. Bobby Eaton is down. Covered by Robert Gibson, only going to get one, and Jim Cornette, look at him. Outside the ring, he's not a happy camper at all. Morton goes to the top rope, look at this. Oh, Dennis Condrey took him off.
Well, Dennis Condrey just saved his man from a possible match-ending hit. You never know with the Rock and Roll what they're going to do once they get up top like that.
Monkey flip by Robert Gibson takes him out to the middle of the ring. And now Gibson has him in a headlock. Bulldog! dog. This could be all she wrote right here.
Oh, Bob Eaton is definitely in trouble. Into the corner he goes. Tag is made. There it is. Here come the Rock and Roll Express. Irish whip.
There's a double drop kick, and this could be it. Morton goes. Ricky Morton and Dennis Condrey. The outside interference that you know is going to happen.
Oh, it spills out to the floor.
And now Ricky Morton has got him. Into the guardrail. Both of these men exchanging blows. Now Ricky Morton taking him down. Drop kick by Ricky Morton.
He did. He drop kicked him right back into that rail.
Oh, he DDT'd him on the floor. Beautiful Bobby Eaton is in trouble. Ricky Morton hammering away. 3 months of frustration. The Rock and Roll Express, they get to win by a countout, but they don't take the title. All right, time for our main event, fans, and it is going to be off the charts. We saw what happened in Total Package Lex Luger last week on World Championship Wrestling. He thought that the Horsemen were behind him, with the exception of possibly Ric Flair. He and Ric Flair were having it out in the middle of the ring verbally. Flair turned on him. Arn Anderson hits the ring and looks like he's going to be siding with the Total Package, the world champion. Doesn't turn out that way because Ric Flair and Arn Anderson had something in mind for Lex Luger. Dusty Rhodes comes to the aid of Lex Luger only to be on the receiving end of a series of vicious chair shots. And that has led us to this match right here tonight. The Horsemen will be going up against the team of Lex Luger, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA. As we get a look right here. at the Four Horsemen. Tully Blanchard, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and James J. Dillon will be coming down as well to join them in this one. The sign of unity of the Horsemen has always been that core three. Now the question is, who will fill the fourth slot?
Well, we know that the Four Horsemen will go to a fourth horseman. The question is, indeed, who will that be?
Well, right now for this match tonight, it's going to be James J. Dillon, which many people would probably agree puts his team at a pretty severe disadvantage.
Well, James J. Dillon was an accomplished wrestler in his day, but his day is gone, and there's some suspect as to whether he should even be in a ring at all. And the last time we saw him wrestle, it was against the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, after the Midnight Rider got a key victory. And that was almost a good 12 months ago now.
Well, I can tell you, he didn't do very well in that match, and we'll see if he can do any better in this one. James J. Dillon, the manager of the Four Horsemen, having to don the tights here for this one in Mobile, Alabama tonight. As we bring you the NWA here on the Nation Network, waiting for their opponents to make their way down to the ring.
Oh, the crowd is up on its feet already.
American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, well, Dusty Rhodes wants to get some extraction of revenge on the Horsemen for taking a steel chair to him, and he's got Magnum TA, his longtime partner, here with him. Here comes their tag team partner, Jimmy Garvin, the gorgeous one. And here comes their partner, rugged Ronnie Garvin, the man with the hands of stone.
Well, Ron Garvin, he's got that right hand, and if he connects with it, it's all over. When we talk about guys who have personal vendettas to settle, it was the Great American Bash where the Four Horsemen put this man out, costed him his title shot. He came back and had a title shot many months later. The battles between him, Ric Flair, and the Horsemen have gone on ever since. So tonight, another opportunity for Garvin to settle up on their past differences, you may say.
All right, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair locking up in the middle of the ring, and of course Ric Flair wasting no time whatsoever going to the leg of Dusty Rhodes. You know, speaking of Ric Flair, the other day in the back, he told me that on World Championship Wrestling this week, there's going to be a major announcement coming from his attorney and his legal team regarding the NWA Heavyweight Championship. I can only imagine what that means. He wouldn't tell me anything more other than you'll find out when everybody else does, and that's kind of the way Ric Flair operates. What I can tell you this, fans, is that in the month of February, we're going to be going to Miami, Florida, and it will be the Clash of the Champions, and we do know that the World Championship will be defended at the Clash of the Champions. We also now know that the United States Championship will be decided. The United States Tag Team Championship will be decided at the Clash of the Champions, as well as the currently vacant United States Championship.
Well, when Lex Luger won the world title, he had to give up the Florida title and the U.S. title. And that's right, we are currently trying to fill those vacant spots. Add to that, there is now a United States Tag Team Championship belt.
Magnum TA now going to work on the former world champion. Magnum TA, of course, former LWF heavyweight champion 3 years ago. Tag is made. Here comes Jimmy Garvin. Quick tag out to Ronnie Garvin. Jimmy didn't even want to get a piece of Ric Flair.
Well, I'm kind of confused there myself. I would have thought he'd have lunged at the opportunity.
And now Flair choking out Garvin. There's the tag made, and the enforcer now is in the ring.
Arn Anderson, he is brilliant when it comes to singling out a body part and focusing on it. He'll wear it down and work it out as long as he can, knowing that he's going to capitalize on it later in the match.
Dusty Rhodes now in the ring, tagging up. He's going to work on the shoulder of Arn Anderson. Missed with that big right hand. And now Anderson going to make him pay for it. Will a belly-to-back suplex. Arn Anderson hooking him up. Suplex takes him over. The former NWA World Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, he is down. Spine buster, Dusty Rhodes in trouble. Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and he's in the wrong part of town now. No friends over there for Dusty Rhodes.
No, but he did the right thing, and he got out real quickly, and now Arn Anderson's in the wrong part of town.
Tag made, double team, and Ronnie Garvin. Double DDT, and Anderson has just got nailed. Ronnie Garvin slips out the back door, dropping Arn Anderson on the back of his head. Suplex by Garvin. Anderson is down.
Arn Anderson dragged into the corner now by Ronnie Garvin, and that's going to give Magnum TA a decided advantage at this moment. Another quick tag made, and right now America's team doing a great job of moving everyone in and out quickly.
Indeed they are. Very quick tags indeed. Always having a fresh man in the match is going to give you a big advantage, and right now Arn Anderson is in trouble. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin hangs him up across the top rope, and he gets slung back into the ring. Anderson wants desperately to make the tag to his corner, but he can't get there. Jimmy Garvin cutting the ring in half, and that is the game they're playing right now. This is tag team wrestling. That's what you want to do. You want to keep your man in your corner. Big arm drag off the top rope. Anderson's in trouble. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. We talked about retribution. Well, he's getting some. Garvin with DDT, and Anderson is down.
Well, Arn Anderson with a little dose of his own. Referee is there, one, and oh, he just manages to get up.
Garvin swinging a miss, and now Anderson in from behind, but Jimmy Garvin with the back elbow stuns him. The enforcer going for a suplex. Jimmy Garvin comes out of that one. And now he hits the brain buster.
Oh, it's all over. Anderson is out.
Referee's there. 1, 2, 3. What a move.
The brain buster by gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. And that proved to be too much.
We look at the double team right here. This set it up. Follow that up with that double DDT, but there is gorgeous Jimmy Garvin going to work on Arn Anderson. That was it, the brainbuster right there. You don't get up from that one. Fans, we're going to see you from World Championship Wrestling. Big announcement about the world title. More information about the Clash of the Champions, the U.S. Tag Team title. All that and more happening right here in the NWA